Up front, let me be honest. I think the income tax is immoral in and of itself. That tax passed into law, literally became the 16th Amendment back in 1913. It's funny because all the politicians on both sides promised this would only affect the rich. Oh, man. Funny how we never learn a lesson. But that aside, it's now part of our ecosystem, in our government, in our economy, so let's deal with it. But I think it does justify the question that we can ask, when does taxation become immoral? Not just income tax, but all taxes. Now, and by the way, I'm for a transaction-based taxation system. It would be fair, it would be truly progressive, where the rich would pay more, but again, that's not going to happen. So let's start with the lower class. Imagine being an adult making minimum wage, or working a job and still being below the poverty line. You realize the government is not only confiscating income tax on your meager pay, they've also come up with a socialist program, so they're going to take some of your money, every check, and give it to seniors who are retired. Never mind what your needs are. Never mind what you could use those few dollars for if they were kept in your check. You know, groceries for the kids maybe. It's incredible. That alone is immoral to me. When we look at the middle class, it becomes a little more complicated and complex. But let's think about it. I ask people, my friends, all the time, who are middle class. I'm middle class, which means, we own our own home, send our kids to college, take vacations, and live out the American dream. Often I will ask, hey, what was your total tax bill last month? Total in taxes, local, state, federal, everything. Never, ever, ever has anyone come close to knowing what that number is. Advantage government, by the way. You see, that's where it becomes immoral to me. If the biggest expense you have in your family budget every month is taxes, that is immoral. End of story. But people don't know what they're paying. I mean, you may have both mom and dad working, so they're both having payroll taxes deducted from their checks. When you take a trip on a plane or you buy stuff, everything is taxed, and some of them it's just crazy. If you own a home, you're paying hundreds of dollars every month just on property taxes. I'm always amazed that at the gas pump, it always becomes it takes over for weather being the number one topic of discussion when gas prices rise over the course of several weeks. But what you'll never hear is the talk about, hey, do you realize we're paying 50 cents or more for every gallon of gas we buy? That discussion never comes up. Some states are paying $1 per gallon. It's incredible. But the bottom line is, for the middle class, and to me, if the biggest bill you have each month is taxes, that is immoral. So I would encourage you, the next time you're talking to your politicians, ask them, can taxation become immoral? And when does it?